What's up and what's good, everybody? It's your boy, J Rome Drip. I'm sorry it took so long to upload a new video, but my editor, you know what I'm saying, he moved on to better things, finally got out of here, so I'm starting this from the phone. So if the edit's on is good, I'm sorry, I'll get better. But for now, I'm just gonna shoot this on the phone. So today, what we have here is my wife, Rebecca Gary, is gonna ask me 15 questions about shoes or something related to shoes, and I'm going to be answering them.
All right, so question number 1. Would you ever purchase a rare or coveted sneaker that is not in your size solely for the purpose of collecting it?
So me, I'm trying to get into the point where I wear all my shoes. I don't really want any of them sitting. So if I had to get a shoe, it had to be something crazy like a Undefeated or an Eminem, like something out of this world. Cause then I can sell that shoe and get multiple shoes that I'm gonna wear, like the Unions, some more Yeezys, like, you know, Red October, stuff that I can't get. But since I sold this shoe, now I can get, you know, quantity and quality at the same time. So that's probably what I would do.
Do you feel like you would ever run across that problem because your shoe size is a size 14?
So I run into it a lot, but thankfully so far, all the shoes that I fell in love with just so happen to come in my size. Even if it's women's, I'll get like a 14.5, which changes to a men's 13. So I'm like, bless up. But if it don't come my size, yeah, it kind of hurt a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. Question number 2.
Okay.
So recently we reorganized the sneaker wall.
Okay.
If you had to get rid of one shoe off the wall, what shoe would you choose to sacrifice?
That's a hard question because we redid the sneaker wall for the shoes that I like the most to get up here. So, I'm gonna say out the top of the dome, probably my Pharrells, my rainbow Pharrells. I love these shoes, but I just don't wear them as much. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of fell into the hype when these came out. So I was like, I had to have them. But now I'm like, you know, they can kind of go. I keep them because they're the only Pharrells I ever gotten. So I think I just keep them up here as like a memory piece. But other than that, who knows? I might fall back in love with them. But for now, these are the shoes.
All right. Question number 3. What is your most expensive sneaker?
My most expensive sneaker. I'm gonna just show you. The Ben & Jerry Chunky Dunkies. My most expensive sneaker. I had to have these. I always said I was gonna get them retail or resale. And I unfortunately had to pay resale, but I'm glad I did.
Just for reference for everybody, there is Balenciagas on that wall. There is Christian Louboutins on that wall.
Nah, these are it. Like I don't even like SBs. I don't even like SBs, but these, like, the moment they caught my attention, I was like, I gotta have them. These, man, might be all-time great right here.
So you spent that much money on them. Do you ever regret spending that much money?
I thought I would. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in the process of waiting for the shoe, I was really nervous. I was like, I don't know. But when these got here, man, I could never take it back. I love these things. I'd do it twice if I had to.
All right. Question number 4.
Okay.
Have you ever purchased a sneaker for resale that depreciated in value and you took a loss on? If so, what sneaker?
That's an interesting question. For right now, all I can think of, like, one shoe got close to like stand at the bottom. Like, I was scared I lost money, and that would be the Off-White 5s. If you guys know what it is, if you guys know, like, this shoe right here, when it first dropped, it was going for a lot of money, and like the next week depreciated almost half in value. But after waiting a few months, they're finally back at where I bought them. So it was a close call. But honestly, I bought these to sell and get rid of, but these, I might have to throw these on feet and keep these. So, yeah. But other than that, the rest of them definitely kept their value. So, I'm pretty good at this.
All right, question number 5. What is your favorite sneaker of all time and why?
That's a really hard question because I think my favorite sneaker like changes every day of all time, because I can easily go a bread or a bread 11 or any Jordan 1 at this point. But man, those chunky dunkies, man, it's crazy. Like, it changed my whole outlook on the SB, because I wasn't into the big tongue and just the simple colorways, but it's like one of the first low top sneakers I fell in love with. I still don't like certain dunks that come out. So the fact that this shoe made me feel that strong, it's either those or the Nike Yeezy Red October is one of them. One of them is definitely the best.
Question number 6.
6, okay.
What is your biggest shoe purchase regret or shoe that you passed up on that you regret?
So, actually, a shoe that I regret, I think I took them off the wall. But my low top Fear Guys, I kind of just I got them because we was at Fight Club in Miami. So, I had to get something out there because I watched all those shows and everything, and I wanted to support. But honestly, over time, the shoe, I kind of didn't like it as much, especially when I got the new Fear Guide. So since I got the Fear Guide 1, which is the one I wanted, I kind of regret buying those. But a shoe I regret passing on was the Off-White UNC Air Force One. I had a chance to get those. I was in like a big sneaker trade, and I ended up coming out with the Off-White Prestos instead, which I love the Prestos. They're comfortable, but I think I could have got the Prestos at any time. I don't think I'll ever probably get another good chance to get those. So that's probably one of my regrets.
Question 7. So for those who don't know, we have 3 dogs. So how do you deal with your pets and having sneakers like the ones that you have on your wall?
So, my dogs already know, not to come in this room. Even if I leave it cracked by accident one day, they'll just sit there and stare. Nova, she tries to come get in here, which is my little Pomsky. She tries to come up in here, but she already know. When she see me, she's out and gone. Or if we're going to Kansas City or something and I gotta take the dogs out because she's still doing her makeup, I just kind of put on my slides and then I do my business. And I probably won't put the shoes on until we get there, just because, I don't want to crease them up in the car. I want to be nice and relaxed. So I'm very serious. I got to take care of them, even if, especially suede and stuff, their hair. And I got huskies, so, I got to take care of those.
Number 8. If you could have any sneaker free, regardless of price, regardless of availability, what sneaker would you choose and why?
Any sneaker free? Probably, not even probably. It's between 2 shoes. The Red Octobers, which I probably mentioned multiple times. One day I gotta have those. But what's it called? The Back to the Future, the Marty McFly. Oh, the self-lacing. Can you imagine just seeing somebody walk with those? I watched that movie as a kid, so just the satisfaction of being one of the only people that have those. I think that's a $16,000 shoe. Oh man, people would go crazy if I wore those, and I would feel like a superstar, like a movie star. So, yeah.
All right, question number 9. If you could have a sit down with any of the big sneakerhead YouTubers, any one of them, you can only choose one,
Wow.
Who would you choose to have a sit down to discuss sneakers with?
That's hard because I watch a lot of people, but I probably have to go 2Js. I would talk to 2Js because, man, just like hearing his story and watching how he just grew like multiple businesses and, you know, co-signing people and just helping everyone make money from shoes. And I just like, I admire that, like him and his wife, their relationship with sneakers and all that. Like, I aspire to do something like that maybe one day. So definitely talk to the 2Js to get some business points.
Question number 10. If you could get any sneaker for little Romy, what sneaker would you get him and why?
If I could get him any sneaker, it would be, I don't even know if they make these, but I'd get him like a baby chunky donkey because that would be so fire. Like, just father and son out there, like, that'd be crazy. I would love to do that. Or the Sean Witherspoon Air Maxes. I think those look great on kids.
All right, question number 11.
Okay.
We're gonna stay on the topic of Romy.
Uh-huh.
So, as Romy gets older, do you have any sneaker plans for him or anything that you kind of want to guide him towards?
So I think what I'm gonna do is like when maybe middle school, high school, around, you know, a good age to understand sneakers, I'll probably get him like a Jordan or something, or I'll, you know, let him take a look at what I have, and maybe he wants one of those, and I would get him a pair and make sure like he understands like the value and appreciates them. And if he does really good with that, after that, you know, if you good in school, you got a good record at home with me. After that, whatever shoe that come out, if you want it, I got you. I'll rather get you shoes than myself, just to, you know, take care of my baby boy, because I love him. So, yeah.
Question number 12. Let's talk purchasing sneakers.
Okay.
So you have the first come, first serve in store and first come, first serve online. So what are your thoughts on that versus the draw system online and the raffle system in store?
Okay, so one, I like and dislike first come, first serve at stores because, you know, you don't want to be in line behind somebody and the girl in front of you is getting a size 13, 14 for her boyfriend who ain't there, because it's like, yo, that's the only one, and I'm here for that. Like, I know you wear size 7 to 8, but at the same time, it's like, I send people to get my shoes, so I can't really get mad at that. So, you know, it's kind of biased, but I don't know. I am starting to like how Nike is doing it. At first, I was kind of skeptical because of bots and everything, but now they do the raffles for big shoes, like, you got a greater chance of hitting. Like, we just so happen to be fortunate enough to get the Travis Scotts. Like, it's funny because I was like, I don't really want these sneakers, and these just so happen to be the sneakers that my wife hits on at 9 in the morning after I woke her up. You know what I'm saying? So, but they actually look good in person. So, you know, it's getting better. I appreciate both ways. So,
lucky number 13, question 13. What is what is your favorite collaboration collection that an artist or a designer has done with one of the major shoe companies?
I have to say my boy Kanye all the way. I think his Nikes are some of the best Nikes. And then they go to Adidas and make Adidas hot. Adidas was there for a while. He made them hot. I know everybody's tired of the 350s and all the same and different colorways, but he said at the beginning one of his goals was for everyone to be able to afford and get this sneaker. And so, like, I appreciate what he's doing, you know what I mean? I might not be buying them as much, but I do buy some every now and then because I support it.
All right, question number 14.
14.
This is a good one.
Okay.
So, if you had to design your own sneaker, Jordan 1 silhouette, but you had to base it off of a food brand or a fast food chain, similar to the way the Chunky Dunkies are off Ben and Jerry's.
Okay.
What brand or food chain would you choose and for the colorway and why?
That's a really hard question. Let me see. If I had to do one, I gotta put on for the hood, and I gotta go Waffle House. Like, one, everybody get drunk and go to Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, try it. It's the best. Make sure you got DD though. Don't be out there wilding. But Waffle House definitely. I would do something crazy like had a Waffle House like sign on the tongue and like a clear bottom with like fake grease splatters. Like I think I'd go pretty crazy with those. So the Waffle House ones, be ready. You know what I'm saying?
So we're on our last question.
Last one.
Question number 15.
Okay.
And this is how we're going to wrap this up.
I bet.
So, what do sneakers mean to you, and why do you care about shoes so much?
That's a loaded question. Man, it's crazy because I didn't really fall in love with sneakers till about 4 years ago. Like, something just clicked. I think it was like, I got a few compliments on, like, I think I had Pure Money 4s on or True Blue 3s. One of those. I had them on. And just like the comments and everything, it just gave me confidence, a good self-esteem. So I was just like, wow, all this from a shoe. Not to mention, like, I don't really care I wasn't too into clothes back then, but like just the style of shoes and stuff, I started going crazy. I was Nike ID and everything, and I was just like, man, I really like this. Like, at first I didn't believe in spending a lot of money, but I just slowly fell in love with it. Like, man, I love shoes so much because, like, I can put on some, like, I put on Off-Whites or something, and I go to the mall with my friends or something, and people go crazy. Kids will be like, oh, I've never seen those before. Or you can hear people, whispering, murmuring about what you got on your feet. And I love attention. Everybody loves attention. So it's just like, I get that big smile. Like, I got that S on my chest, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good feeling. So shoes make me feel good, and I'm sure they make other people feel good. And it's a way I can express myself, so. And that was 15 questions with your boy J-Rone Drip from my beautiful wife, Rebecca Gary. Man, thank you for viewing this video. I want to hear your own answers about this in the comments. So like, subscribe, share with your friends, ask them questions. I would love to hear what you have to say. But thanks for viewing.